According to the appellant, by making such remarks behind his back, the High Court failed to appreciate certain relevant facts. It was pointed out that the suit, which was decided by the appellant on 19/12/2005, was filed in the year 1984, and the plaintiff was given sufficient opportunities to lead evidence. The evidence which the plaintiff had already lead when the suit was pending in the Delhi High Court was in fact tagged with the order sheet, and the documents on which the plaintiff was relying were not even exhibited. According to the appellant, in view of this, the mistake occurred was neither deliberate nor intentional. It was also highlighted that the deposition of witnesses PW1 to PW3 was not arranged properly in the file, and the same were not traceable. Insofar as evidence of PW3 is concerned, according to the appellant, no order sheet reflects that the evidence was actually recorded on 15/4/1991. It was highlighted that the High Court failed to appreciate that the statement of PWs was attached with the order sheet, and it was not arranged or placed where it should have been placed as per Rules 8 and 9 of the Delhi High Court Rules 1967. Apart from the above explanation, with reference to the alleged lapse as pointed out by the division bench, the appellant has highlighted that his ACR from 2000 and 2006 has been consistently graded as B+, and he was also promoted by the High Court to the super time scale and recently assigned with much more responsibility and onerous task of presiding as a designated judge, special judge, NDPS, New Delhi. In the light of the explanation, we also perused those relevant materials as rightly highlighted and pointed out by Mr. P.S. Kumar, learned senior counsel for the appellant. In the facts and circumstances and the materials available, we are satisfied that the remarks, observations, and the directions made in para 10 of the order dated 6/7/2006 are not warranted. We are not undermining the ultimate decision of the High Court in remitting the matter to the trial court for fresh disposal. However, we are constrained to observe that the higher courts every day come across orders of the lower courts which are not justified either in law or in fact, and modify them or set them aside. In the light of the above principles and in view of the explanation as stated by the appellant for commenting the conduct of the plaintiff, we are satisfied that those observations and directions are not warranted. It is settled law that harsh remarks are not to be made against the persons and authorities whose conduct comes into consideration before courts of law, unless it is really necessary for the decision of the case as an integral part thereof. The direction of the High Court placing copy of their order on the personal service record of the appellant without giving him an opportunity would undoubtedly affect his career. Based on the above direction, there is every possibility of taking adverse decision about the performance of the appellant. We hold that the adverse remarks made against the appellant was neither justified nor called for. In the interest of justice and fairness, we expunge the offending remarks made against the appellant in para 10 of the impugned order of the High Court of Delhi dated 6/7/2006. Since these appeals are confined only to expunging of the adverse remarks, the same are allowed no costs. Stop.